Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Welcome you all here as we go through some comments and interact with you. And yes, even some scammers will call us tonight. Yes, indeed, there's a never-ending supply of scammers. Yes, indeed. It's just a matter of when and if they will call. And stay true to their word and call on time. Supposedly they will. We got Silver Wolverine, who was first tonight. That's the first. That Silver Wolverine was first. Good to see you. Liquid Electrum is here. Daisy SK is here. Good to see you. Welcome, Daisy. Here early. Lassie Farm is here with a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Good to see Jimmy J, Gold Chick, and Sin City. And this is the first time that Sin City has actually got a notification. Wow, very cool. Let's get this Silver Lion coin. Says more great information. I'll be paying attention to the summit closely as we all should. Yes, indeed, it could be very important if it lives up to the hype. We shall see. This is pretty big news. A video I posted a couple of days ago, and Steve here, Trend, says the following: when we weaponize U.S. dollar against other countries like Iran, Russia, the BRICS nation has quickly try to find a way to end the dollar reserve currency by using gold-backed up currency. The BRICS nations will announce the gold-backed currencies. Yep, I know this. I talked about this in the video and in another video as well, too. So we'll see what happens. So the beginning of de-dollarization. We'll find out. It's going to be a long, slow process. David Carlisle is here. Good to see you. Jose and James Smith in silver and lead. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate you being here. It means a lot. And Cybercurtain Twitcher is here with us. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Cybercurtain Twitcher, another channel you should check out. And User says, when gold becomes money again, we will see more robbers go after it. God forbid, most people don't have guns where I live. Yep, I know. I would suggest to get guns. Get guns where you live, for sure. And good morning, Peter Graves from South Australia. Welcome, good to see you. And Gold Chick, who I think is with us here tonight, she says the following in this video. She says, Zimbabwe sits on the same reef as South Africa, same meteorite. 40% is jewelry. Nobody could melt it until about 100 years ago at 300,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Therefore, it never became a monetary metal. I find the premise on the bars be similar to gold, unlike the American Platinum Eagles. Buyback on bars is spot around here. Yes, indeed, that's right. The high melting point makes platinum difficult to work with for quite a while. Yes, indeed. You're right. Very good. All right. Welcome. Ryan F. is here ready to explore. Peter Grace is here. Welcome. And we've got the Global Warmer joining us tonight. Good to see the Global Warmer. Yes, indeed. As we march on through here. All right. Hey, and JM Unleashed is here, posting a link there to Cybercurtain Twitcher's channel, which I appreciate that, sir. By the way, another channel you should check out. Highly recommended, smart, entertaining, fun, and that is JM Unleashed. I wonder if he will post a link to his own channel. I'm going to request that he do so because he's got a great channel. Check out the JM Unleashed channel as well. Yes, indeed. Okay, D. Perkle 4560 says, calling metal in the ground reserve is somewhat confusing. When I think reserves, I think in a vault. Is there a better, less confusing term? Deposits. Yeah, Deep. I think deposits. I think means that they think there's some down there, but they really can't quantify it. So when you have reserves, that means the stuff that's theirs, they have access to, and only they have access to. So they're reserve deposits. Maybe that's the language to use, perhaps. I don't know, but yes, indeed, very, very good. And Liquid Electrum is here. Good to see Liquid Electrum. You the man. Maybe Liquid Electrum can post a link to JM's channel if he won't do it. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Big numbers, Mara. I did see your last video. Chef Brandon in the Cook the Books kitchen. That's right. He is the head chef. Yes, indeed, he sure is, Silver Wolverine. Exactly. Yeah, I'm shocked at what they're expecting for inflation. It's going to fall, but that's not the number that really, really counts according to what the Federal Reserve is going to do. Richard Metcalf says, anyone who had to sell a little platinum or palladium knows that LCSs don't even pay spot for these metals. but I still like platinum short term. Yep, I know some of them won't, others will, but it is less liquid, which means they're going to pay less most of the time. Two Brother Stacking, good to see you. Very good. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's right. Gold check 300,000 degrees. Wormholes would melt out, that's for sure. Yes, indeed. Abram Taylor is here. Welcome, Abram Taylor. Good to see you, sir. All right, and we've got Freddie McAllister says, I live in Zimbabwe. Wow, that's cool. It's not very often that I see viewers pop in from Zimbabwe. I've had some South African viewers, but not a Zimbabwean viewer. He says, if one wants to purchase a gold coin, you pay them and you receive a certificate saying you own a gold coin, but they will not give you the coin. Now, that's a thieving scheme if I ever seen one. That is interesting. I did not know that. I thought you would get the actual physical coin. Now, Freddie, if I'm not mistaken, this may be for the new fractional coins that they're putting out. I think the 1 ounce coins were distributed. So let's see what else he says. There's no way of getting the coin. You can sell it back to the Reserve Bank, i.e. the certificate. I honestly have not bought one because I was told I would not receive the coin ever. That is too bad. That is unfortunate. That's not good. Just to get a certificate that says you have the coin. That's the whole point of having gold, right? Nickel Stacking is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. I appreciate all of you guys joining me tonight. All 60 of you. We have exactly half of you that have thumbed up this live stream. WJ Banis says here the price of platinum. Hold on a second here. I'm going to get this in there. And he says the price of platinum will be whatever the paper market says it will be. That's the way it is with gold and silver. It doesn't matter what Zimbabwe does. I'm picking up a few ounces of platinum here and there at these prices. Well, WJ, you're right. And that's true. But you have to think about what drives those paper prices. It's going to be, at least in part, related to supply and demand. There's a lot of fundamentals that can move the prices of any commodity or any asset, and that certainly is the case there. So, anyways, all right. G Boyce 9605 gold should have made a major move up today in the paper market. Watched all day. They sold short of the day to keep the price down in the dollar tall. They had a great many derivatives today, July 10th. Many derivatives. Well, maybe just a lot more were transferred. I don't know. I don't know how they actually produce those. How does a paper ETF representation of 1 ounce of what other metal get created? It'd be very interesting to find out. What is needed here is a meeting of the great minds of our time to establish a benchmark price for gold as opposed to a paper price. Just tired of the manipulation. And I think really that meeting of the minds is the market, the physical market, right? That's where premiums come in. And so I think that's kind of what it's going to set it. And I thought when we saw the supply kind of shorten as far as product, we did see that separation there. But, to get a consensus on that is a very difficult thing. I've seen many people in this community say that silver should be $100 an ounce. And then at the same breath, others would say it should be $15 an ounce. Electric Ninja was the very first to super chat tonight with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Electric Ninja. Swole Sal, rip a phone book in half. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, phone books are getting a lot thinner these days. So don't tempt me. I could probably do it. Yes, indeed. Have you seen a phone book lately? Thank you so much. All right. Very, very good. And I appreciate you guys popping in. We've got John Bannon here. Queen B, I think, is new here. Welcome, Queen B. Oh, man, and JM Unleashed has recommended Queen B to pop in. Thank you so much, JM, for recommending Queen B to stop by. Appreciate that. So good to see you. Silver Honda is here, and Silver Honda has a birthday today, and he doesn't want to say his age, and we're not going to ask him to say his age. No, we're going to ask him to type his age. Just type your age in the comment section. Or in there, I would appreciate that very much. All right, very good. Jeffrey Jackson is here. Jeffrey Jackson, all right, has just super chatted $19.99 for a Viagra fund. All right, well, I tell you what, I've seen All I need to do is see a very pretty lady, and that's my Viagra. But thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Very kind of you indeed, my friend. Plenty of blood flow happening this way. But cheers to you, and thank you so much. Appreciate that. We like to have fun here. We are expecting some scammers to call at any moment. So we're going to keep abreast of the situation, pun intended, completely there, as we march on through here through this thing. Thank you so much. By the way, I probably owe you guys some push-ups. The Stig is here. Let's do 22 push-ups to start for the super chatters here tonight. Thank you so much, my friend. And let us do it. Let's see. Let's march on through here. And we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Boy, that got the blood flowing. Thank you, guys. All right. Yeah, for those of you who are new here, every dollar that is donated via Super Chat, I do 1 push-up or exercise. Every dollar that's donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2 push-ups. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. El Hazara. Welcome, El Hazara. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but always so good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. And Sal's Media is here as well. So is FST Cars. All right, very good. Yeah, just pump the gold bars. I wish I had enough of those to break a sweat. That would be nice. Okay. Let's march back into these comments. Money Saver Silver says, if the price of platinum comes down, just like everything else, the price will eventually go back up. Indeed it shall. Indeed it shall. There's always kind of a baseline. All right. Whoa. All right. Okay, there you go. I'm 64, like the Beatles song, but born after President Kennedy's assassination. All right. No, we know he's younger than that. I'm going to say that Silver Honda is 48. I'm going to guess 48. El Hazara. Is that right? I'll probably forget next time, but thank you. Hello, iReview. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, thank you. El Hazelra. One of these days I'm going to get it, but then I'll forget it again. But thank you. 66 Sam is here. Good to see you. So, Bing Bong 7316 says here, I have a 1 ounce Lion of England, he says here, and a 1 ounce Yellow Beaufort in platinum. Very nice metal, very nice coins. Round out my little precious metal stack. Happy with them. That's awesome. Are you going to collect all of the 1 ounce platinum Queen's Beasts? I've been very interested to see. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Oh, David Carlisle is 48 too. Nice. Very good. Hey, no problem, Billy Bob Marengo. I'm honored that I could join you on the road there. Yes, indeed, Billy Bob Marengo. All right. Happy to be with you as you're traveling. Silver Honda says, not 48. You're very generous. Well, I tell you what. You sound like a young man. I'm going to guess then 51. I'm going to guess 51 for Silver Honda. All right, let's see here. And we've got Homestead Aquarius on this video about Zimbabwe with platinum. Platinum has had an allure for decades because it has always been so expensive, even more so than gold. It's a pretty metal, and its density is amazing. It sure is. I love it. I have wondered if it were ever to take off, but not so much. Hold that thought. Homestead Aquarius, because we have a scammer. Let's see what they got to say here. Hello?
Hello, is this Jim?
This is Jim, yes indeed. Hi.
Hey, this is Janella. reaching out to you for our appointment. Is it still a good time?
This is a great time, Janella. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Let me just slurp some coffee here.
You got it. I'm going to send you this little type of qualifier, and basically we're just going to walk through it real quick and just kind of answer your questions and see how much potentially you could get.
You cut right to the chase. I love it. We don't even get into any of the small talk yet. We'll do the small talk after. We'll do this.
I know. I'm efficient like that.
You're efficient. You like the business and just go right to it. The business end of a business. That's my favorite part of the business. My favorite part of the business is the business end.
I
love it too. That's what she said. Okay, so what do we do? So walk me through the questions. I'm ready for the first question from Janella.
You got it. Well, let me get this questionnaire to you. Can you remind me of your email real quick?
Oh, well, I'm not actually there by the email right now, but I tell you what, I am very good at answering questions over the phone, and so you just fill in the blanks for me, and we'll be good to go. How's that?
Well, I wish I could legally, but I do have to have you near a computer.
Well, I can DocuSign that son of a biscuit whenever we fill the blanks in. That'll be extremely efficient. That'll be extremely efficient because, see, what happens, I'm a very mobile guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm very mobile, and nowhere near mobile Alabama. I'm just a mobile guy. I'm just, I'm on the road a lot, so I don't have access to the old email whenever I'd like to. So, but I'm ready to rock and roll with these questions. What's question number 1?
Well, I've got to have you on the computer. There's I don't want to waste your time.
But hold on a second, Janella. Why can't I answer questions over the phone? You fill in the blanks, and then when you send it to me, all I got to do is sign that son of a biscuit.
Well, because you have an attorney general that's active on our advisory board.
Which attorney general is it? From which state?
Utah. We're here in Utah, Mr. Sean Reyes.
Sean Reyes.
And they've got because there's a lot of people that do the ERC, and we've done about 70,000 of these.
I'm down with the ERC.
Yeah. They're pretty strict on the process, and that's just because there's some people out there that are kind of scammy, and they make sure that we do this very in a certain way that's like without question.
What do you think? Did you say there's people out there that are scammy?
Oh, with the ERC, oh, absolutely. I'm sure you've seen some things out there.
No, I've not heard anything. I thought everybody was all above board about this. I had no idea.
No, the IRS has done a bunch of, they've had to do, there's a lot of, most companies try to even do like an upfront fee. We don't do that. Our fee's 15%, but that's after you get your checks from the IRS. So we don't get paid until after you do. But there's some out there, and then they kind of disappear, and people aren't getting their money, and they're like, "What happened?"
Right.
And so
I can't believe people would do that to a fellow citizen of the United States of America.
I know.
And how could that? I mean, it would almost be like somebody violating the do not call list. Imagine that.
You know what? I know, right?
Right. Kind of like what you just did, Janelle.
How did I do that? I don't have you on my do not call list.
I know, not on yours, but go to the federal to the do not call.org or gov or whatever it is. But anyways,
I'm on there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyways,
I do that all the time. I'm
like,
oh heck yeah.
Right.
But I will tell you this: I will work with whatever schedule and whatever you got. Like I don't care if I have to get up at 5 a.m. or whatever. What works for you, I'll make happen, and I'll be super efficient. I'll take maybe 15 minutes and get you through this and see what you think.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I might have to take you up on that because I'm a pretty busy, like I said, I'm very mobile, you know what I mean?
I heard you, yeah, for sure.
So probably the best time was going to be probably pretty early in the morning. I'm an early riser, Janella. So if you can give me a buzz at around 3:13 a.m. tomorrow morning, 3:13, because what happens is I get up at 3:10, and sometimes I have matter in my eyes, because sometimes, you know what I mean? You're really sleepy and you wake up and you have some matter in your eyes, because sometimes eye matter matters, right? And so I got to get that matter out of my eyes.
That's 11:15 p.m. my time, and I'm a night owl, so that's perfect.
Oh, it's 11. Oh, well, okay, all right, okay, yeah. Well, darn.
Because you're on the East Coast, right?
That's right. Dang it. Yeah, dang it. I was kind of hoping I'd catch you later at night. Okay, dang it. I forgot about the time differential. Yeah. Well, yeah. Try that, and let's see. But I'm trying to think of what day to do it. Um, because I'm trying to think. I'm usually rise up pretty early. Um,
Every day?
Not every single day.
Okay.
And but let's try this. Let's try because I want to catch you really late at night. I want to see if you can call me. Like, let's call. Why don't you call
I
me?
like these tests.
Let's call me at 2:34. 2 days from now, 2:34 a.m. your time. Your time. 2:34 a.m. your time.
34
Yeah.
a.m. my time. You got it. Central Standard Time.
And when you call me,
2:34. What day are we doing this?
let's see. Today is Tuesday, so that's gonna be a Thursday.
You want to do Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday morning. 2:30
tomorrow
a.m.
morning?
California time. California time.
Oh, now we're doing California time.
Well, aren't you in California?
No, I'm in Utah. At our
Oh,
main
that's right,
office.
Utah. That you're
My
at the main
number
office.
does have
This
it,
is
yeah.
Mountain Time. Okay, Mountain Time. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. So 2:30 a.m. your time. And when you call, even if you just leave me a message, make sure you're very jovial and happy sounding. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. All
Don't
right.
stand me up if I get up early for you.
We'll see. I'm gonna try to remember to set my alarm. But if I don't, and I don't answer, you can call me back. If I don't answer then, but wake up. Make sure you wake up then. Call me back on Friday at 6:10 p.m. Eastern time, and then you can chew me out for not answering. Okay?
You got it.
So that's
I
2
will. I'll
calls.
be like, I'm here. I am trying to get you money,
Yeah.
and
Right. Exactly. That's right. This is a one-sided deal here. You're trying to help me out.
so funny.
You're trying to help a brother out.
How many employees do you have that are full time?
17 full-timers. Yeah, 17 full-time employees.
So we could be looking at an estimate around 264,000, but that can go up and down. It depends. That's just kind of on a statement.
Up and down
But-
eternity. It's eternity. There's a song with that says that. I forget who sang it, but some sort of. I think it might have been Diana Ross or something.
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of Diana Ross?
I've heard of her.
You ever heard of Britney Spears?
I have heard of Britney Spears.
No relation at all to Britney Spears. This Diana Ross character has no relation to Britney
Okay.
Spears whatsoever. Yes,
I'm
indeed.
not
By the way,
surprised.
Utah is great. They got the Goldbacks in Utah. You ever heard of the Utah Goldbacks?
I have heard of them.
Great team. Love those guys.
Yeah.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, it's been a fun state. I got here. They transferred me from our California office here to be with the main folks and
Ogden.
here in Utah. And,
Is it in Ogden?
Yep, and we're right near the IRS building. They've got a good relationship with them. In fact, most of our accounts came from the IRS.
Nice.
And they all go to the same church and school, so they got a good relationship.
So there's
they-
a lot of
they got a good
Mormons.
thing
There's a
going
lot of Mormons in the IRS, eh?
Mhm.
Interesting. Wow. No wonder why Mitt Romney is such a great
Right?
senator from Utah. Yes, we love old Mitt Romney.
There you go.
All right. Thank you. Well, I
Right,
appreciate it. We will be in touch. Remember, I'm in touch by phone, not physically. We're not near each other. We're pretty far
We're
apart.
not there yet.
We're not there yet. That's right. Exactly. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much. And call me. Remember, 2:30 in the morning, Mountain Time.
2:34 a.m.
Yeah, 2:34.
Standard.
And then if I don't answer, call me and chew me out on Friday at 6:10 p.m. Okay, Eastern Time.
You got it.
All right. Thank you.
You got it.
All right. Bye
You're
bye.
welcome.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Round and round eternity. Who sang that darn song? Anybody remember? Yeah, exactly, John Bannon. I bet they have a relationship with the IRS. The IRS gave them my phone number. And the thing is that I'm on the do not call list. So go figure. Why would the IRS give them phone numbers to give away money? It's insane. And why do they think I'm in business? That's the other question. Everybody thinks I'm a freaking business. It's insane in the membrane. All right. All right. Let's see here. Inside Out. Who sang that darn song? Anybody know? It was Diana Ross. Okay, all right. Thank you. It was Diana. I was wondering. I thought it was Diana. All right, there we go. Thank you, Nickel Stacking. All right, Richard Ladow says, so what I'm hearing is platinum won't be going up 15 to 30 times the price of gold when the manipulation ends. It'll only be going up 10 to 25 times. Platinum eagles have face value of $100 and two $50 1 ounce gold American Eagle. Yep, it's kind of crazy. You can't really go by those denominations though. And the Secretary of Treasury can put any denomination on a platinum coin that they want. Bioluminescence and silks and textures. All right. I don't know what that is, but we'll do it. All right, very good. This song was Swept Away. Droid Sal has a secret silver-based deodorant business. That's right, exactly. That's what it is. Silver deodorant. Round and round by Rat. Yeah, not the same. Round and around. What goes around comes around. You give me time. Round and... Yeah, that's right. That's a good one, too. I should have thought of that one first. What was I thinking? I'm losing my street cred for metal. Man. You know, Stephen Piercy just turned 67, I think, just recently. Can you believe that? Stephen Piercy is like 67 or 68. Insane in the membrane. Roger Yao is, and I think Roger is here now, on at Fort Knox. It's a corrupt military industrial complex guards the gold. The USSR fell, and their once largest gold reserve had only about 1 cubic meter of gold left in their gold vault. Wow. Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that. 1 cubic meter of gold. Interesting. Although, you know, the thing is that all the world's gold supply could fill a 72 meter cube. 72 meters. So 1 meter cubic is a pretty good amount of gold, I would say. All right. Thank you, Silver Honda. Did we get an age? Mrs. Silver Honda wants to blow out my candle. Can't keep her waiting. Keep your feet on the silver. Keep reaching for the 100-gram Valcamic Gold Bar. Was I close at age 51, Silver Honda? Was I close before you go? Was I close? Oh, man. All right. Have a good night, Silver Honda. Give Mrs. Silver Honda a big old hug for me and a squeeze of the tushy on my behalf, if you don't mind. And happy birthday to your brother. Yes, Sublime Sounds. Yeah, and say what? Mr. Scary was a great instrumental. Wasn't quite as big on Don Dawkins' voice, but I did like the album that came out with in 1996 was called Eraser or something like that. It was a pretty good album, believe it or not. It was kind of in the glam era, but yes, indeed. But they were very talented, no question. Dawkins were. Mick Brown is retired now from Dawkins and has been interviewed recently. He's completely out of it. All right, very good. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. And we've got, I think this is, oh, dang it. Shoot. When they switch these names around, I can't remember who's who, but I recognize the image here. The new trend is to convert your worthless fiat into something that isn't gold. Rumpkins. I think this is Rumpkins, Something Rumpkins. Gold, silver, food. When you see the big boys doing something, you are wise to follow suit. Amen. Do as they do, not as they say. Not 51. You're still generous. All right. That means he is 55. Oh, I thought for sure he was much younger. All right. Well, thank you, Silver Honda. You were awesome, my friend. All right, Roger. If I have a gold ounce and I want to spend a portion, I'll have to convert it to 83 ounces of silver. 2 ounces of silver will pay for a tank of gasoline. True that. That's right. You're right, Roger. Roger that, Roger. All right. Rockin' like Dawkins. Roger also says here, from this video about gold's new trend, says this. When the dollar was based on gold, silver was less than 20 to 1 until silver mining increased the supply. Now monetized gold should be more like 7 silver to 1 gold. Demand will normalize and silver monetized could skyrocket the price of silver. Yes, if they monetize it, we'll see what would happen. All bets are off the table if they're to make that kind of move. It'd be very fascinating to see. All right. Very good. Thank you, Roger. Dandy, does the finder get to keep any of the coins or proceeds of the sales of them? Yeah, probably so. Just depends who the property owner is, but yes, indeed. Oh, look at this. Still generous. No way. Silver Honda. Not 55. All right, let me do one more guess. 58. I'm gonna guess 58 for Silver Honda before he goes. All right. Captain Obvious is here and accounted for. And look at this, folks. We have Zardoz has just shot a pellet round across the bow there with one Celebrate Metal membership. Way to go, Zardoz. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Surfing Silver received it this time. All right. Whoa, Dan is going to have 2 VIP passes for both nights to see Obituary this weekend in Tampa. Oh, man. Nice. We'd like to go check that out. Obituary. Slowly we rot. Oh. All right, let's see here. Yeah, this new Perth Mint Dragons are out. Monument Metal has them at a pretty good price. Thank you so much. All right, take care. Thank you so much, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Have a good evening, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. You were the man. You were the man, indeed. I'm going to get this thing ready to rock and roll. Let's get over here to the next comment. We've got Michael Ramsey. Sal, if they're accumulating more gold, where are they getting it? They're getting it from domestic supply and also through Switzerland, probably, from production, from refined bars and the like, through other refineries and mints around the world, and maybe even other countries. And so it may just, in some cases, will just be a transfer of paper, depending on where it's stored. Yes, indeed. 66M is here. Good to see you. 64. Okay, so he really is 64. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought you were much younger than that. So you weren't kidding around being 64. All right, thank you, Silver Honda. And Homestead Aquarius. Hello, I can't stay long tonight as I am in town and driving, but I can give that 24 karat gold thumbs up. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. I appreciate you, my friend. I very much appreciate you so much for popping in here tonight and being a watcher of the channel. You've been watching pretty steadily here. I really appreciate it. Disable for any other Tampa stackers. All right, yes, if you're in the Tampa area, if I was there, I'd take you. That would be pretty cool, man. Check that show out. Oh, yeah. Both nights. And we have got Captain Obvious. Says here, let's get to this comment. Let me do this. Because we have to get to at least... they're trying to buy as much as I can afford while premiums are down. Kids looked at me crazy when I said we might have to stop buying ice cream to get in more silver. Yeah, there you go. Oh, boy. Yes, indeed. Wow. Gotta save money for it. Doug Cote is here. Hello, Doug. Says Jeff Reynolds, I just bought a Germania Mint Beach Leaf coin. If you haven't seen them yet, let me say they are beautiful. Nice. I actually did a review on it, Jeff Reynolds. They are beautiful. I do have one of those. Got the whole set. They're beautiful. Oh, okay. So Silver Honda is not 64. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. I'm going to guess 61. I'm going to guess 61 for our Silver Honda. Zardoz has just now shot a 9mm round across the bow from his Glock. It was a 9mm. And we'll keep you guessing, but we'll just stick with 64. I'm going to guess 61 for Silver Honda. Thank you, Zardoz, for 5 Celebrate Metal memberships. I'm going to give him 6 push-ups for those now. 6 nice push-ups. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Zardoz. Very kind of you. But before we do that, let me get this thing going here. Am I close at 61? Or is that too high? I think 64 is too high, right? 64 is too high. So I'm going to guess 61. Because I guessed 58 before, and I don't think that was right there. But let's see here. Very good. All right, here we go. 6 push-ups for Zardoz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Okay. Nice. 60 he is, says Nickel Stacking. 69 says MR. All right. Very good. And let's see here. We've got... Roland Castaneda, 44.29. Gold isn't high enough per ounce. Wait, before we get there, I think this is the moving company. Let's see here. Hello?
Hello, hi. May I speak to Jim, please?
This is Jim.
Hi, Jim. My name is Alex, calling from Interstate Moving and Relocation.
All right. Hello.
Yes, you mentioned to give you a call earlier. I'll call you back around this time, just checking back to see if this is a good time.
This is a great time. Yes, I am ready. Yes, indeed.
All right, not a problem. So just want to kind of just verify some of the information that I have here in front of me. I just want to make sure that this is correct. So we're coming out of Florida, zip code 32003.
That's correct. Yep.
All right, that's a house, townhouse, apartment, condo?
It is a house.
Perfect. And do we have a place yet in California?
Yes. What do you have for California there?
Zip code 90210.
That's correct. Yes.
All right. Are we moving to another house?
Yes, another house. It's a ranch-style house out there.
Okay, no problem. And do you have the address by any chance on hand, or are we still looking?
Still kind of looking, but we're almost going to be locked in there. I'll be able to nail something out, but we can probably get. We'll probably have to. We can get started on the process now. It's getting very close. I can probably get you that in the next couple of days.
That's not a concern. We can definitely update that. You're not the only person that does it, so you're fine. And then just want to make sure the email is correct that I have here is jimjones47@compuserve.net.
That's the one.
Perfect. All right, not a problem. And then when were we looking to move?
Well, I'd like to do it about the 1st of August, but I have a couple of things that I have some questions about that could be moved.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I've got a Komodo dragon. Are you familiar with the Komodo dragon?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I need to have that moved as well, too.
I wouldn't be able to move the animal, unfortunately.
He's really friendly. He could probably, he doesn't like to be caged. So if he could sit up front with one of you in the vehicle, that would be. He does eat fish food though, so I'll have to provide you with an ample supply of fish food to give to him in the vehicle. But he won't get on your. He likes to stay away from ears, but you might have to watch your nostrils though if you're driving.
Yeah, I wish we was able to take animals, but unfortunately we wouldn't be able to take them.
Well, it's not just any animal. I do like to think of him as a companion.
Of course.
Right.
I trust me. I'm in the same boat with you on that.
Right.
Unfortunately, agriculture issues won't allow us to carry it like that.
How about a vat of acid?
Oh man, well, we're really stepping the game up today.
Well, we're not going to step in the acid. We're not going to play games with the acid. But this is a vat of acid. No games and no stepping in it. I would strongly advise against stepping in the acid. There is a song by George Corpse Grinder Fisher called "Into the Acid Pit," and so we need it for the music video we're going to be filming for Mr. Fisher. So we need to bring the out to California. And so we need to bring that acid vat in through there. We're going to cover the top of it with some saran wrap to prevent it from leaking out. But can we take that with us?
No, definitely not. Because the truck gets really, really hot.
Oh, no, that's okay. It can stand the heat because it's not in the kitchen. So is that all right if we take can we take it?
No, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to take the acid. I wouldn't be able to take any flammables or anything like that.
How about combustibles? Can you take any combustibles?
No fireworks, no ammunition.
How about, what about fentanyl? How about a couple of bags of fentanyl? Can we take that?
No, unfortunately.
How about if we come and divert the truck through the southern border? Can we do it that way?
Well, we may not get the truck back.
It would probably make its way back through the southern border once it gets down there. Just don't put a sign in that says there's fentanyl on this truck. If you don't do that, no one will ever know.
Oh man. But yeah, furniture items we could definitely take. I see that there was an inventory list that was provided. I just want to kind of go over that with you.
Okay, yeah, let's go over, yeah.
So I seen that we were kind of just taking like a bedroom set.
A
Like
bedroom set. Yep, that's right. I've found that through my life, I've learned this the hard way, that it's good to sleep in a bed, and it's probably nice to have something to put by the bed called a nightstand. And during the day, I switch it out for the day stand. And I also have a dresser with have drawers in it that I put all my clothes in. So those.
Gotcha.
So I do have those items, and they will need to be transported if it's okay, if it's legal.
Yeah, that I mean, if it's regular furniture items, I could take.
Okay.
No, you know, but yeah, pretty much a filing cabinet, a bookshelf.
Yep, I got those things too. How did you know that? How many people know? How many people out there could have guessed that I actually have a filing cabinet? That's just odd, very strange.
It seems like you provided some of this before.
What about the 55-gallon drum?
Except that.
We can't do that. It has body parts in it.
Oh man, definitely no Dahmer reenactments.
Dang it!
Unfortunately.
What about the VH tapes of Star Wars and The Exorcist? We can't take those with the little TV with the cheap stand.
Man, listen, I don't even think I want to touch that TV if that was being played on it.
Well, hey, The Exorcist is a pretty scary movie, I must confess.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if we're talking about the older one, the one that with the long staircase. Definitely that's
the one with the lady on the bed who was crawling up the wall and the.
Oh yeah.
What was her name? I forget the actress who played that. But anyways,
oh,
yeah.
Man, I can't think of it. Yeah, I do. I remember.
Very scary stuff, I tell you, and give you nightmares. That's why I'm moving out of Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on to me down there. You know what I mean? There's this guy named Dexter who's been following me around down there in Miami.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Gotta get out of there, man. Gotta get out of there.
Those Morgans, they're like a dog to bone. Those Dexter Morgans. Now this is the time in the conversation where there's an awkward silence.
No.
Okay.
I'm actually just kind of typing. I'm just typing in.
Taking it all in, aren't we? That's right. Linda Blair. That's Linda Blair's her name.
Linda Blair. Yes.
That's right.
Yes, there it is. There it is. Linda Blair.
She's the director of the Blair Witch Project.
Correct. Yep.
Ah, yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Well, sounds good. Well, it sounds like we got a pretty good comprehensive list. Do we have everything?
I have everything. Can you give me 2 minutes? I'm just going to put you on a brief hold. I just want to run the numbers real quick and be right back with a final estimate.
All right, great. Sounds wonderful. Very good. Thank you.
No problem. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. All right. On hold. All right, let's see here. Very good. Man, he says 2 minutes. I'm going to come back at any moment, though. Hello, Ned. And Ra is here. THS Sin City. Welcome, guys. Yamayo T. Yes, indeed. Very, very, very good. It's a moving scammer. Homestead Aquarius. I think inflation is going to be constant and extreme compared to today. The best way to invest is that to buy things now. I think that Russia will announce the gold-backed alternative. Yes, indeed. They say that that's what's going to happen, but they could be playing mind tricks with us, too. You never know. We will see. They might be just doing it just to scare the markets. Saying it, and they may say they intend to do it, but it may not happen for quite a while. And keep that in mind, too. Roland, gold isn't enough per ounce due to the fact that there is not enough gold in the United States and other countries deliberately keeping it low to prevent an economic panic and to cover most nations' debts. You know, the sad part is, even with all the information out there, there's people, if we were to go into a panic, there would be a run on gold, I think, but it wouldn't be the massive like you would think, because most people have no clue about gold. No clue. All right, very good. It's been 2 minutes now. Come on now. Has it been 2 minutes?
Hello, Jim. You still there?
Oh, yes, I'm still here. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for holding. So I do have a final estimate for you based upon everything. So to do this complete move for you with taxes, tolls, fuels, labor, everything out the door, we're looking at $3,576.86.
That's not too shabby. That's about, I would say that's, I could probably get me an ounce and a half of gold for that. Nice. That's not too bad. Three grand to move all that stuff. Now wait, but but that's not including the acid, the drums, the human body parts, or any of that stuff, right?
Yeah, that stuff, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take.
But that's all the taxes, and does this mean you're going to come over with a little U-Haul, we're going to load it up together, or are you going to do all the work and load it up?
We'll do all the work for you. The only thing we just need you to do is
sign the check.
Just pretty much this. I'm sorry. Do you have any boxes on here? I don't see any boxes. Are you gonna?
I got a couple of cardboard boxes around here. Yeah.
Okay. Give or take how many?
Let me see. I'm looking over here. Maybe 10, 12 of those things. I might be able to fit everything in there.
No problem. All right.
So how do we work this? I pay you before we move, right?
So there will be a deposit, and then the remaining balances is going to be split into two payments. Half on pickup, the other half when we come to deliver.
Is the deposit for $3,000, and then we'll split the half between the rest of it?
No. So the deposit is actually $1,548.26. So $1,548.
Would that require me to kneel before Zod by any chance?
No, not that I know.
I will not have to kneel before Zod. That's good news, because it's not if you have to kneel before Zod, that means the world has ended. Because
right.
3 of those guys tried to take on Superman, and there was 2 guys and a lady, and he ended up putting him inside this little glass thing, and threw it out in space, and they're trapped in there until one of the other movies, and then they came out. No, wait a second. They were trapped there when they're on the planet Krypton, and then something broke the glass, and they came swimming, coming down, and then they invaded, and it was crazy. It was in Superman 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. And by the way, too, just something so you understand. If you ever see a woman named Dana, you have to explain to her that there is no Dana, only Zool. Okay. That's. Okay. I should be able to get a discount for that bit of advice and knowledge that I'm dropping on you now, in case you run into some Danas. You know, if you're ever at a bar and you see a chick, hey, what's your name? Oh, my name is. What's your name again, sir? Alex. You say you're Alex, and then you can say, I am Alex, but I'm not Alex Webster, the bass player for Cannibal Corpse. I'm just regular Alex. And then she says, oh, my name is Dana. Nice to meet you, Alex. And she's a pretty lady. You must explain to her this. You must tell her there is no Dana, only Zool. And then you have her for the night. And then you can take her to Gozer, and everything will just be great. And then you can ask her who does her taxes after that, okay? She is you're going to be the key holder, and she's going to be the gatekeeper.
Okay.
And then you'll live, and then you'll live semi-harmoniously for ever and after.
The end.
The end, right? Yeah, the end. Exactly. Because there's always an end to everything, right? Exactly.
Right.
Well, I'm more than happy to give you that deposit of $1,500 and some change, $1,500. You've convinced me. So I need to get you a crypto address, or do I need to get you some Amazon gift cards here?
No. Very, very simple and easy. So, real quick, before I'm gonna send this over to you so you can have everything in writing, and then we'll go over everything together.
Nice. I like it a lot.
Okay. Real quick, what is the address that we would be picking up from in Florida?
It is going to be, what is the zip code there? It's
I got 32003.
Yeah, it's going to be 1739 Maple Street in that zip code.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And so we do that. So very good. All right. So email me that stuff over. I'll review it. I'll have my girl fax back over a signed copy, and I'll get you whatever payment method. Do you need to get wired? Do you need
So it's a check by phone. I
check
would
by
walk
phone?
you through the
Okay,
complete step and process.
nice.
Now everything that we do is done electronically. It's
Okay,
done by and pretty much like an e-signature.
okay, nice.
Would there be a better time for me to reach back out to you tomorrow?
Yeah, let's try Friday at same time, 6:10, okay? Friday at 6:10. That way I'll have a chance to kind of review everything, kind of look it over, dot the L's and cross the F's, and then we'll go from there. How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan, Stan? Or plan, Alex?
The only thing is, the office does close a little early on Friday. We close at 5.
Ooh, is it because of the sundown thing?
No.
Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish by any chance?
No.
Okay.
We're headquartered in Florida too, so.
Okay. Yes, indeed. Yeah, okay, very good. All right. Yeah. So, you close at 5 on Fridays.
Right, but the rest of the week I'm here until 6.
Okay. All right. Well, it's after 6 now, and you're in Florida, right? So, it's all good on Friday at 6:15, right?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to, definitely. If you want to give me a call.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Right. Yeah. Just call me. Yeah. Call me back. Call me back at 6:10 or 6:15 Friday, and we'll go from there. All right. Sounds good. But I got to go, and I've got some sugar flakes, or I mean some frosted flakes on the stove. So I got to get to the frosted flakes on the stove here. And
no problem.
all right. But call me back Friday at 6:10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll close the deal, Alex. Yes, indeed.
All right. Not a problem.
All right. Take care. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. There we go. All right. Very good. Now, let's see here. JVF says here, we had 2 scammers call us back tonight. That's not bad. Okay, so what happened with more demand, inflation, etc. at this point should be sky high if it's not for JPM, Bank of America, many others manipulating like crazy. Can't wait for the day BRICS base on gold and new currency and want to see see what the U.S. brings to the table. Well, I tell you what, JVF, if the United States really does have all of the gold they say they have in Fort Knox at 8,100 tons, then they could have an instant gold-backed system. But then they would be constrained. And they don't want that. They don't want that at all. All right, very good. Magic Micah is here, and with her husband exploring the Ka with Ra. Welcome, good to see you. We got T-Girl is here. Appreciate you guys joining me here tonight on this special live stream where we're doing something that's not very special. We're just responding to comments and hanging out. So I don't know why I said it was special. So DV2033 says, got a 10th ounce gold eagle and 3 ounces of silver. Congratulations indeed. It's goodbye. Yes, indeed. It's a good mix, too, of gold and silver. You can do it. All right. All right, we have this breaking news wire. We just comes from on the field correspondent exploring the Ka with Ra has just confirmed that indeed Magic Micah has showered and smells good. She smells good. All right, yes, indeed. And let's see where we are at. We've got Mike Kitten. As a grandmaster, I'm somewhat hoping gold will go on sale a little bit so I can fix up my house a little bit. Okay, so go up on sale. So maybe he could sell some and fix up his house with the proceeds. All right. Oh, nice. Oh, man, there you go, Dan. Awesome. Oh, that would be great. He's going to join the stream from the concert on Friday of Obituary. That would be awesome. Tell those guys Uncle Sal says hello. He knows the guitar player. All right. Doyle says, I've bet that BRICS mechanics will use percentages of petroleum and fertilizer and corn and wheat alongside of gold in set percentages. Probably so. I would not be surprised if it's a commodity backed with gold being a part of it. Which would, yes, I would not be surprised if that was the case. Bosnian Stacker, gold is cool and thumbs up. It sure is. You're right, brother. So right. And we've got Gold Chick on this one here. On this video about the gold's new trend. Says the following. Why did BIS announce this plan the same day? Because effective. I assume FN is, I don't know what FN stands for, is onto banks except Florida and Indiana, where it's illegal. I imagine the acronyms WEAKL be replaced, as only 14% of the beta testers downloaded it. It will elaborate, but appears as spyware. The idea is not bad except for its programmability, surveillance, un-American anti-piracy spyware potential. It seems cause for another revolution. I don't see this as unpatriotic. I see it as a fundamental right. The Fed is under Basel III and helped create it, and the IMF. Well, that's just it. That's what CBDCs are going to bring. It's going to be essentially spyware. You're right. That's a good term for it. It's Rufus. Rufus Lumpkins is here. Welcome. Late to the party. He did just add 122 ounces of silver to my stack. Good excuse. Way to go, Rufus. So good to see you. Thank you, Rufus. And Gas Grill is with us as well. Oh, yeah. Yep, FedNow is totally in effect now for a lot of financial institutions. That's right. Thank you, THS. So good to see you. And thank you, Tom Larson, for being here tonight. Mark B is here. And LYF says, probably a long way from producing like 10 plus years. It very well could be that far out. So you're right. All right. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, Homestead Aquarius. You know, that is high praise. If someone's traveling, whatever, and they pull over to stop to listen, that is very kind of you. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. I'm honored to have you here. You guys are great. You know, this is a wonderful community, and I'm honored that you guys would take the time to watch. And very good. And we've got Christopher Wallace says, if China's economy goes deflationary, will that rank BRICS currency? It will probably tank the world's economy. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question of if they went to a deflationary aspect. Very, very interesting to explore that option. I don't know what would happen. Very impressive and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker, on the biggest silver purchase of the year so far. We've also have Andy Jinkerson says, thank you, Sal. Great video as always. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much for watching. And let's see here. Citizen Gay Carr says, was that Nigerian billionaire the same prince who got you a lot of Western investors from email, Sal? Could be. Very well could be. That's right, Citizen. Silver Patriot FTNS is here. Good to see you. And he also says here, as we're getting closer to today's videos, comments there. We're working our way up slowly, but we're going to get there surely. It's interesting to watch how things change. How silver and gold rounds weren't collected as much as now. Stacking seems to be a new normal. It sure does. There's a growing number of stackers out there. It is amazing to see. But some of them have pulled back a bit. But yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Thank you, Big Trader. It says Salivate Metal Community is a class protected against inflation. That's right. Exactly. We are ironclad against inflation. Silver and gold clad against inflation. That's right. Good evening to Silver Awesome 13. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And the Jinkerson also says, I know certainly that I'm glad to have a dad that collected coins and pass it on to me. Be thankful for great parents. All right, exactly. That is something to be said for. It's coming down from the generations before that have passed it along to us to teach us the true value of money. And even just collecting coins, you learn that. You learn about that. Yes, indeed. Okay, Jeff Nelson says, 'tis the season to be stacking. Love the summer doldrums. Yes, it is a good time to be stacking up, if you can, within your budget. If you say so, thumbs up. Thank you. The horizon is partially revealed. This is a revelation of the, I think, the Fortitude Round marketing video. Here's a video I did outside, Understanding Silver Part 1. The more silver I have, the better I feel. I am a collector and not a stacker. Right, there you go. All right. Very, very good. And let's see, we've got Creek Runner with a slurp and some gold there for the emoticons on that. Rufus, thank you. All right, Rufus has demanded a slurp. $5. Here we go. We're going to slurp for Rufus Lumpkins. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, in stereo, by the way. I forgot to tell you to put your headphones on. Tony Minuti is here. Nighthawk is with us. Tigro Amber is still here. Jamie Fox is hanging out with us tonight as we march on through. So is Steve C. Welcome, Steve C. Good to see you. And Understanding Silver Part 2. And also filmed outside. Actually, I recently did a video filmed outside that kind of bombed in the views, but it was a fun one to do. And that was partially inspired by Silver Awesome 13. It's a very informative video and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker, on this one. Roland says here on this video about a new trend emerging for gold. He says, numbers, how much German gold has been repatriated? As agreed about 10 years ago, they should have had their few 100+ tons returned. Fort Knox still have not audited. Chances are the U.S. has not got any foreign gold left. The war in Ukraine has given the U.S. a breather by, in effect, stealing Russian wealth through sanctions. Well, that's an interesting way to look at it. I don't know how you steal by deprivation, because you're basically just not selling, or you're not using your currency. But anyways, I digress. All right, very good. Hey, Silver Hair Stacker is here. Good to see Silver Hair. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. HVAC is here, but he's got to run. Sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier, HVAC. Welcome. Good to see you, and I thank you for popping in tonight. HVAC Residential Basics. You guys are amazing. All right, we've got rubies. 200. Sal, would you recommend buying already graded slab gold coins or no? Only if they don't detract from the actual value or the price. In other words, if you pay raw price for a slab coin, why the heck not? I did it recently. In fact, actually, I paid just right around spot price for a MS70 graded eagle. Yeah. So, anyways, very good. Hey, No IQ is here. Welcome, No IQ. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Lena Grote is here from Las Vegas. Oh, yeah. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. All right. Let's continue to press on. Bosnian Stacker on the next bull run for gold. Keep on buying when you can. That's right. When you can being the key phrase there. And DD Prepper says, Sal, let me just put that in there and then get back over here where I can be most effective. He says here, Sal, what will happen when the DXY breaks 101? Get the party started, ditch a worthless fake fiat currency while you can, and get some money, real money, gold and silver. There you go. Well, let's see what the DXY is right now as we're near the top of the hour. The dollar index is trading now at 101.61, so it is down. That's considerably down. It was 102 not that long. It's down to 0.3%. Yes, it'd be very interesting to see if it falls below 101. Thank you, DD Prepper. Richard Metcalf, I really see a buying opportunity here. I think I do too. I think gold and silver are going to hold strong. In fact, the video I recorded yesterday, Silver Awesome 13, should check out because for personal reasons, you should check that out. Yes, indeed. And Melancholy says, video pause immediately. From what I can see in this opening shot, I need a cup of tea to watch this. All right. Hey, interesting. Yes, indeed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Very good. I know IQ. Yeah, there was a little bit of one, but not too much earlier. The chat train, super chat train. Let's see if we're going to sell trade. What percentage of silver did you sell, trade up versus stack? Pretty much zero. There is no percentage because I very rarely, if I sell, it's only to flip certain collectible coins. Very good. All right. Oh, man, you make me say his last name is German. Grote. Grote. Grote? Is it Grote? Lena Groth. I don't know how to pronounce German. Sorry about that if I mispronounced it. Groth. Lena Groth. Roger's 3.5-pound Chihuahua guard dog wants to go out. Okay, no problem, Roger. Yes, indeed. And Silita says thumbs up. Thank you, Silita. Appreciate the thumbs up here. Gold Maple says Zimbabwe will never be a game changer. It's a bankrupt nation, Sal. They are selling the only assets they have, gold and platinum. Well, hopefully that will... It's not necessarily about their wealth. It's about getting a bunch more platinum supply into the market. That could be a game changer. So that's the thing. But it may be years out. Gold and silver are going to go down. I have to burst all of your bubbles, but this new BRICS currency is going to play havoc with gold and silver. Many of these countries in BRICS cannot agree. Even countries planning on joining will get fed up. The BRICS currency will collapse even before they form. Trust me, the US dollar will still reign supreme. Gold Maple, I certainly understand the skepticism, although I think they've been talking long enough that they may have found enough common ground for it to work. And that's the common enemy, which is the US dollar. So, though I understand where you're coming from on this, I don't know that I totally agree with it, but I'm also not ruling out that you could be very right on this. The E in German word makes a ah sound. Okay. All right, very good. So, Grota, okay. Lena Grota. Thank you. I didn't know that, Mitt Bittner. Okay, let's do this. Let's get over here to Mark Hunt, 5019, comment on this Zimbabwean video I did the other day. Says the following. Maybe seriously disagree. If you are an industrialist or manufacturer, you currently overlook platinum because too little and too dear. But if there's more abundance and at a lower price initially, you say, hey, I can work with this stuff, then the new uses deplete the amount available again. Overall, the number one goal is to have the metals being used either industrially or as a backing for currencies. All increased use of any precious metal benefits all precious metals. Mindset matters. And looking more precious always helps. In fact, the mere willingness of a billionaire to invest in creating a mine tells you it is certainly thinking there is money to be made in a great future. He's not betting on losing billions. Yeah, that's right. No one goes in business or ventures like that to lose money. You're right. Oh, man, very good, though. Thank you so much. No IQ has just started the engine the super chat train. Wow, look at that. Yes, indeed, No IQ. Very kind of you, sir. That means I owe you. I'm going to do 20 curls now for No IQ for his kindness there. Let's see here. Thank you, my friend, to get a super chat train. Is it going to be short train? I don't know. We'll find out. Or will there just be there may not even be a caboose to this. Let's see here. All right, 20 good curls here. Here we go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. All right. 66 Sam is here. Good to see you, 66 Sam. Take care, my friend. Have a good night, 66 Sam. Thanks for popping in, sir. All right. Very, very good. Let's get back over here. Beautiful and inspiring. Thank you so much, Melancholy. Appreciate that so much. I think that's a dog breed. Oh, Liquid Electrum, thank you. $1.99. No push-ups. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my friend. Starting with the Super Chat train. Liquid Electrum has provided the next car in the train. Thank you, sir. Doesn't show up there. I think it takes a little bit more, but thank you. It's Liquid Drop. Thank you, Liquid Luncheon. Very kind of you indeed, sir. All right, B Bob says, if the central banks are hoarding the yellow stuff, so should everybody else. They know the fiat currencies are done for. That's right. And that's why they're doing it for sure. John Bannon. Oh, there's another $1.99 from LIX59. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right. Very kind of you. So John Bannon says, interesting video, Sal. I really like silver, but I have some gold also. It is a must for any real stacker. I do own a lot more silver. That's going to change very soon. I'm making a large buy. Yes, 1967 is a very special year. I was born then. There you go. Nice. And it was Canada's centennial year as well. Inflation is crazy here. Yes, indeed. Wow. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. JM Unleashed says the gold chick said the membership she was gifted expired after 2 weeks. I wonder if YouTube gifting is glitching. That is strange. I would reach out to them, gold chick, and find out what's going on. That is very weird that that's happening because they're supposed to last a full month. It's supposed to last a full month, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, see if you can reach out to YouTube on that. I don't know who to contact on that. Since you're the recipient, you would probably have to. I know that Bosnian Stacker reached out because he used to gift them, and there was something wrong, and he reached out to tech support. They were able to help them. But anyways, yeah, that is very odd. Very odd. T-Girl Amber says this. We are such a small community of smart individuals who understand our metals. It's so sad to see the majority of Americans are brain damaged from breathing in ass fumes. That's right. More for us, I guess. Thanks again, Sal. Yeah. I would really love to know a specific number of Americans specifically who stack. My guess is it's probably less than 2%, even with the increase. But it may be a little bit more. I don't know. It's just crazy. All right. Wow, that's weird, LIX. The iPad is only allowing him to do $1.99. That's strange. I wonder why that is. I think there's a trouble with the iPad. Apple and Google don't play nicely with each other. Maybe it works from the computer. All right. We've got user here on this video. To catch up on some of these comments here. He says the following. And get over here as we gotta get past this. Regardless of how much the government wants in mind and how much money is put into the developing of the project, there is little chance it will be producing in 2 years. You're right. Assuming an economically viable deposit, even under the most favorable circumstances, it's hard to imagine a mine producing globally meaningful quantities of platinum could be brought online within 5 years. This news in no way dampens my platinum bullishness over the lifetime time frame. All right, yes, but that's just it, that time frame. Because if they were to find a whole bunch there, and you'd have to probably liquidate your platinum within 5 years or even sooner, who knows? But yes, very good points for sure. Yeah, that makes me wonder. It seems like some of my videos and some of you guys are not getting notifications, and there's just a lot of glitches. And I've chatted with YouTube about some of this stuff, and they give me boilerplate answers, and they say leave feedback. There's a way to leave feedback, and I do that, and I don't even get confirmation that it was received. It's totally pointless. It's crazy. All right. And Christopher McCormick, who has popped in here recently. We always like to see Christopher McCormick around. He says China is desperately trying to broker a deal in Zimbabwe to mine and manage the platinum reserves to manipulate the market price in their favor. China has been hoarding platinum for retooling their automotive industry. And if someone else gets the contract for Zimbabwean reserves, then China loses big on their current holdings. Good point. Very good point. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Okay, let's see here. We've got user also says, I come from a small country and our stupid parliament lately voted to leave our gold in London. Wow, I wonder what country you're from. I would love to know. That's crazy. Savage Stacker from this morning for this video about the California's platinum or California's bullion dealers. It's 9% in California as far as I've seen. Roaming the state is pretty much 9% in the whole state. It's bullcrap. Other states are getting rid of the tax while Cali is upping the tax threshold. I'm leaving this crap hole soon. Yes, I understand. I don't blame you, Savage Stacker. I'm so sorry about that. Tucson Bubba is here. Tucson Bubba. Thank you, brother, for Sal's Coffee Fund. Keeping that train going behind No IQ. It popped up there. Thank you, my friend. So, in Tucson Bubba's honor, who provides us with cleanliness and sterility with the bourbon pump, let's do a stereo slurp in his honor. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Nice. And by the way, I have a video coming out where I'm changing some terminology. I don't do this very often, but it is in honor of Tucson Bubba. That video is going to be coming sometime this summer. Don't know when, but stay tuned for that. JVF in the chat says here, sorry, Sal, would love to send you a super chat, but don't trust the AI. Had bad experience before with my credit card. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. That sucks. Well, JVF, I appreciate that, but if you ever wanted to just do PayPal, actually PayPal doesn't take any fees if you do it friends and family, and it just can come straight there. If you ever are interested in anybody, it's actually preferred via. I do have the email open just in case they do come through the PayPal, because that's if you do it that way, there's no fees. That YouTube takes 30% of all the super chats. And then there's taxes that come out as well. And those taxes equate to about 25%. So, yes, this is why the push up to whatever ratio is there. But anyways, oh, Nick is here. Nick has just said here, do VPNs really protect you from being tracked? I think they do. I think if you get a good one, Nick, you should be fine. But understanding your circumstance, you're trying to get off the grid, which is understandable. You want to do some really good due diligence and research and find one that is going to truly prevent you from being tracked. If you do that, you should be good to go. Because selfishly, I'd hate to lose you as a viewer because of it. But the other hand too, just as far as your own safety, because I understand what you're doing, what you're trying to do, and that's very noble. But I think that a really good one should do. I just don't have as much experience with those, so I just encourage you to do your own due diligence on it. Looky here, a scammer. Hello?
Hello, Richard. How's it going, man?
It's going good. Who is this?
Good to hear, man. This is Will from Ocean Capital.
Hi, Will. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Whatever happened to you? You fell off the planet.
Well, actually, believe it or not, I'm still on the planet. Because from what I'm understanding, the satellites and everything like that, if I was to actually fall off the planet and was in some other galaxy, it would be very difficult to talk to you right now. I'm not wearing any kind of helmet or any kind of breathing apparatus. I'm actually breathing the air that's on this planet's atmosphere.
I thought they abducted you.
No, they have not abducted me yet. That is not scheduled for another 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, because you never sent me the statements. Did you get the funding?
Oh, okay, here's the statement. I have two statements for you. Statement number one is, kneel before Zod. That's statement number one. That's from Superman 2. And the next statement is, I want me some of the biggins. That is from Sling Blade.
Awesome.
Those are two statements. Now, I can provide more statements, but those are just off the top of my head. I'm going to need to... here's another statement here. Take me to your leader, you minion. I don't know. That was from the Magic Micah movie soundtrack.
Yeah, you don't have any up-to-date statements, man?
Up-to-date statements. I haven't been watching a lot of the newer movies. I got some Soprano lines I can give you.
Man, well, I'm going to let you get back to work.
Wait a second. But let's talk about this. Wait, oh, come on now. Let's get my bro back on the line again. We can't. That's ending way too early.
I'm sorry. The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later.
No, isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? Son of a biscuit. I gotta think of some better statements on the fly. 7 years ago.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach...
Let me have some French fried taters. Oh, can I call you back later, he says. Text. Can you call me back real quick? Put some other statements in here in case he does call me. French fried taters. Yeah, I need to tell him to fed butt munch. Bada bing, bada boom. He's from Jersey. Yeah, that's right. Come on, as in Jersey. All right. All right, very good. Let's see here. I gotta be more cryptic. I know, I gotta be more cryptic. All right, let's see here. Let's see where we have French fry hates. Okay, let's get to the next one. We've got human guy. What does human guy says? He says here, BRICS might not even be anything. From what I've gathered, this currency will not be redeemable in physical. Some nations that are interested in BRICS have 0 ounces of gold. Don't know how they would settle with anyone. Those countries would probably be forced to sell their resources for pennies to get the BRICS currency, just like they do with the dollar. If it isn't redeemable in physical gold, then it's just a fiat currency named gold-backed. Sounds like a COMEX derivative. It's the antithesis of the stacking community's motto: if you don't hold it, you don't own it. No, you're right, Hugh. And when it's all said and done, that's what it boils down to. You have to have faith that it actually is backed by the gold and redeemable in gold. And just because you have a gold-backed currency does not mean it's redeemable in gold. All right. All right, very good. And we've got the World Money Win says, interesting for sure. I have been thinking for many months that we will see $18 silver. At this stage, I'm completely lost. I just keep stacking on my monthly budget. That's the best way to do it, brother. Yeah, I need to see if I can't find Fight Club anywhere streaming without having to rent that puppy. Homestead Aquarius says, I think we're at the bottom, but I would not mind a drop into 17 or even $10 for a while because I want so much more. Let them go to the moon if it wants. At this point in my game, I want it cheap. I wish gold would go back a lot too and then take its place as a higher price in the global stage. Yep, I hear you. Oh, yeah. Your crime is time and it's 18 and out the door. Sorry. Somebody posted a lyric there. I think that was from Skid Row, 18 in Life, if I'm not mistaken. Platinum Gnome is here. Good to see Silver Lion. Good to see you. Yes, thank you. No problem, Silver Lion. I've been meaning to get to your channel. I just kind of forgotten before, but thank you, Silver Lion. Appreciate that. Y'all check out Silver Lion. He's got a channel over there. So check out Silver Lion's channel there. FL Metalhead. I'm hoping they do raise rates this month so prices go down. Been waiting over a month to buy. All right. Nice, nice. Yep, and I hope you can make a good buy soon. I always like it when people are able to get some good deals and stack up on gold and silver. Big Trader says if silver breaks up out of this trend, we are in a serious cup and handle that could lead us up past $30 quickly. Coming into a civil war election year could send prices to the moon. There are many more reasons for silver to go up than to go down. If it goes down, do not expect it to last long. Yep, I agree. I don't think it'll be down for very long if it does drop again. I think it's probably going to drop again somewhat, but I don't think it's probably going to drop below 22 at this point. I really don't at this point. I've changed my view for the silver in the short term. All right, hello Susan Pitts, good to see you. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. JM Unleashed has been very kind to post a link to Silver Lion's channel. Appreciate that. And Rumpkin says here, I'm definitely wondering if this is a bottom or not. I would love to see that silver drop. I don't know. Things are weird. Indeed, they are. And whatever the case, I keep buying and use SDCA, slow and steady. I don't let spot price dictate my buying strategy. There you go. Yep. All right. Good thinking. Good thinking indeed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's march ahead here. I have a cup. It has a handle, but it's empty. All right. It's empty, empty, empty. Wisconsin Woodsman 1987 says, from a technical chart perspective, she still looks bearish. If the current pattern fails, I think it will move up quickly. Yes, indeed. I think so too. Very well could. You might be right, Wisconsin Woodsman. Addertooth 1 on this video from this morning. The bottom for silver price. And here's what to watch for. If you've not seen that video from this morning, some pretty interesting analytics in here that you may or may not agree with. Okay, so Addertooth says the overall marketplace was hot yesterday. Gold, silver, and all stocks climbed up rather significantly. All my silver mining stocks climbed 4% yesterday. Wow! There was unexplained enthusiasm for buying yesterday. Today will tell the tale. Yes, indeed. That's right. And it's up a little bit today, too. All right. Pretty interesting to see that it was up all around. All right. Let's go to the next comment. Silver Surfer says the following here, and I quote, just sold off enough in crypto profits to buy a 10-ounce bar of silver, never even having to get out of bed. That's right. How do you buy your silver? Way to go, Silver Surfer. That's awesome. Very cool way to take that and put your profits towards gold and silver. It's like free gold and silver for you. Very nice. All right. Very, very good. I review silver. Tyranny as UK Treasury Chief latest to have bank account blocked. Bart. Whoa, that's interesting. I review. If you can send me a link to that video, that story, that'd be an interesting video to do on. WC Gamer, no crash in sight. I don't know where people see a crash coming. Yeah, I don't know that did I talk about a crash here? I don't think I said anything about a crash in that video, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways. DD Prepper says, let's get over here. Let me do this. As I gotta up the ante here on this other side to at least to a certain measure. In my humble opinion, silver is a tier 1 asset and soon to be recognized as such. Get your silver bricks now, or you still can be your own central bank. Join the rest of the BRICS countries. Get ahead of the crowd with silver. All right, there you go. Yep. Well, central banks really don't hold silver; they hold gold. But still, every ounce of silver you own kind of removes you from the system, at least some of your wealth from the system, and I think that's always a good thing. Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. What kind of crash he's talking about there? Oh wow, Tucson Bubba just finished weightlifting for the day. Think I'll have a beer to read. There you go. Nice. Slurp some beer. There you go, Tucson Bubba. You are the man. All right, we've got Silver Surfer says here. Silver's top bottom, I don't know. Silver had a sex life. Yeah, I do not know that over the last 52 weeks. All-time high 26.13 over the last 52 weeks. All-time low 17.53. So get used to the back and front yard. you have to play in. That's very true. Nick, thank you so much. Okay, he says ordered Generac home system and a 500 G propane underground tank. So excited! It comes this week. Also ordered 10 gold buffaloes from LCS. Wow, way to go, Nick. Now that is boom. That's a power move, literally. Generac home system. That's awesome. And 500 G of propane. That's awesome, my friend. Way to go, brother. Man, that's solid. Good job. I want to get silver now, some weights, and which kind. Man, that's a good question. I think probably it might be good to get some maple leafs. Maybe, perhaps, maybe. Silver maple leafs that come in tubes of 25. May not be a bad idea to have a little bit of silver on hand in that regard, in coin form. May not be a bad idea to get some bars as well, too. In fact, if you're going to make a fairly substantial purchase, maybe a name brand, a kilo size silver bars, perhaps a few of those. But I definitely think some silver coins, some highly liquid silver coins with lower premiums are merited. I just finished the... All right. My silver journey. And thank you again, Nick. So I owe Nick 7 push-ups. 7 push-ups. All right, let's see here. Let's get that working for us. Let me do this. All right. Wait a second, guys. Let's see here. Okay. All right, here we go. 7 push-ups. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Thank you, Nick. Oh, no IQ. Oh, my goodness, great. Okay, here we go. All right, no IQ just dropped $9.99 in the super chat to make a train. So he wants to start a train. He's got another caboose coming up from the backside of Nick's super chat. So we got a train started with no IQ. Thank you. No exercises started. So I'll keep rolling. We'll watch that train if it occurs. Very, very good. My silver journey says the following. I have to say that you are probably right, Sal. It's looking like 23 is about the bottom if you look at the charts over the last month. But the summer is still new, so I don't know. Yes, indeed. It is still pretty early in summer. You're right, my silver journey. Pretty good. All right, Nick. Thank you, Nick. He dropped 99 cents in there to get the train going there. Nice. To continue. Very kind of you, sir. All right. The Tribe. I saw them on the website when I was there, but I don't know if they're available right now, but they're still listed on their website, the 1/2 ounce silver rounds. Sublime. Sal will have a body like Jane Fonda at this rate. Exactly. That's right. All right. JM Unleashed has now come up from behind in the car on the train. Very good. Thank you. $5 Canadian. Thank you so much, my friend. Very kind. Thank you, Slurp. A beer slurp for us. Choo-choo, says Tigro Amber. Nice second car. Let's see. We've never actually had it go all the way across. We've had it go like 4 before, or maybe 5. I think we had to go 5 cars one time and then stop there. But I don't know how far we could go. Maybe some places you can see it go down to the next line. But I don't know if it's ever happened before in the community. I don't know. But maybe over at Yankees channel it has, but never here. Pascal Legal says, what's more valuable, a $25 steak that will end up degrading in a short time, or an ounce of silver? That's right. Easy math. That's true. Kevin Malone, I would not bet against Sal when it comes to silver or gold. Well, I don't know. My predictions you could bet against, because I've been wrong plenty of time. Yes, indeed. Plenty of time I have been not wrong. All right. Very, very good. Let's get back here to Sandman Slim. Says, when silver approaches $22, I will be being, if it drops below, I'll get more. All right, very good, nice. Maybe he meant to say, I will be buying. I think Miss said he'd be buying there. All right. And Rich Howell says, Salgorithms to you, bud. Thank you. Appreciate the salgorithms, the comments. It does help for sure in the videos. Central banks wanting physical gold from London, another factor. Endocannabinoids to you, bud. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Rich House. Nick, thank you so much. Keeping the train going. All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you for that $1.99. Very kind of you, sir. All right. Pouring some water in here. All right, let's see here. Let's march on up here. We've got Stefan Cow, 63, Moscow World Standard, Russia, China, and India are tired of COMEX and London setting spot price. Yes, but will it take off? We'll see. I know that's what their intention is, but will it actually take off? We'll find out. And we'll see if anything about that is mentioned at the BRICS Summit, too. That's going to be quite fascinating to see if it does. All right, good evening to Twitch Radio. Good to see you. It sure feels like the bottom. I think I'll buy some silver before it takes back off to $30 territory. There you go. Yes, indeed. Some bitch says, I remember buying 10-ounce bars from Amex for $170. Good times. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Those were the good old days. Remember those days, too. Very true. Remember those days. Oh, man, thank you so much. LIX59 or Roman numeral 5959. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. $1.99 super chat. Rock on. Thank you, brother. All right. So, Wes Mongold says, silver's biggest benefit is in the coin's collectability. That's the best way to increase your wealth through silver. Find affordable collectible coins that are from a popular series, hold for 4 or 5 years, and you can sell it for above spot. There wasn't much difference in price between generic silver rounds versus Series 1 Lunar Series of the Australian Mint. I did very, very well collecting that silver. Wes Mongold, I actually did a video about that very topic called Investing in Silver, Everything You Need to Know. I hope you will check that video out. Let me know if you agree. All right. Wow, JVF does conventions for JP Morgan in Orlando a few times. Crossed my mind to punch Jamie Dimon in the face, but will lose my job. Wow, that's crazy. So you've actually seen him. Yes, indeed. Wow. Yes, indeed. Zardoz is still with us. Mark B is here. Good to see you. Good crowd here tonight. We've got Oregon Gold Hunter here. Welcome. Good to see you. And Spring 4522, I'm thinking we're at the bottom or very close to it. Yep, I think so too. Hazu Metal says $22 for the next 10 years. I understand the skepticism on that, or understand being jaded. Thumbs up 260. Thank you, Mr. Sal, for the video on silver price. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching. Means a lot. All right. And we've got John Camper says, have a great week. Thank you. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Going to try my best. Splinter 1055 just bought $50 face value in quarters. 90% stacking. Good job. All right. Let's Explore says Rubber City Rebel. Let's explore indeed. So we try to do here on the channel. The Silver Sphincter. Keep the cheap costs coming, Sal. I'm not done stacking yet. All right. Not done stacking yet. All right. All right. And Electric Ninja. Salgorithm. Thanks for the algorithm. All right. Bob Thompson says, a penny saved is one more to the penny pile. And when you save enough pennies, you can buy another ounce of silver. True that. Small little baby steps to save up for sure. Yes, indeed. And we've got, thanks, Sal. I don't think it'll drop below $20. I don't think it will either. I'll kind of revise my statement. We'll see here. And let's see here. Let's move this back here. We've got Bob Thompson. It's that easy to get started. That's right. It's easy to get started indeed. Mark Hazley. This video from this morning about silver, the bottom for silver's price is what we talked about in this video. And it says here, that's a nice bottom short-term in silver. If we get a Great Depression, then metals could tank with all assets. That's right. Very well could. You're right. Thanks for your take on silver prices and what to watch for, Sal. I'm very excited this week and how the hows and whys of turning ionic silver into colloidal silver. See Earth Clinic. That's interesting, fascinating. A lot of stuff with silver that's very beneficial that you can use the colloidal and ionic processes. Very good. All right. All right. 5 tubes of silver maple leaves. Wow. All right, Nick. Man. Power buyer or monster box. Man. Hello, local coin review. Monster box. That will be something. Shop around for the best price, though. Twitch Radio, will you be doing a video after CPI data tomorrow? Probably so, Twitch Radio. I kind of did it from the backside. I talked about it today in this evening's video, but I might do another video tomorrow, depending on the movement of silver and gold's price. All right, No IQ has just dropped an experiment in here with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says no exercise. Oh, there's another one. Wow, thank you, my friend. Silver Lion, just wanted to say I appreciate the support, and everyone to have to go for a little while to miss the end. I'll see you in the next live. Thank you, Silver Lion. I appreciate that, my friend. No IQ has just dropped another $4.99. It seems like he is making his own super chat train. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. He's making his own super chat train here. This is wild. Look at this. Anybody else wants to join him, by all means, go for it. It looks like $4.99 is the minimum to get it to pop up there. So he's got 3 up there now. There's Nick with $4.99. Wait, mini monster box of American Eagles. It's like $3K. Well, the mini monster box is an aftermarket product. If it's 250 coins, that is some other aftermarket product. So just be wary of that. You're getting an aftermarket product because the U.S. Mint only provides monster boxes and 500 coins. So thank you, Nick. And No IQ is keeping them coming. Wow. This is crazy. This is the most we've ever seen in the train go all across that. This is the most we've seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to stretch this window out. If I stretch this window out, it'll just keep coming. No IQ's dropped another one. Two-Some Bubba has popped another one in here. So I've got this window. In fact, let me show you what I'm looking at here. If I do this, it'll keep coming. But if I take it and squeeze it down, it just keeps, it's like, it doesn't go to the next line. It just keeps, thank you, Nick. Thank you, No IQ. Wow, this is kind of wild to see, though. I'm just checking this out. Wow. They're popping out there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. iReview has just put 1, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, what happens is these $4.99 ones expire. See, this is a progress bar before they expire. This one's about to expire. That one dropped off. This one's going to drop off in a minute. And so that's what's happening here. The old ones drop off into a while. So what happens is the larger amounts stay up longer. So this one's going to drop off here in a minute. See, that's a progress bar. See that? And it stays up for a certain time. So that's how that works. There we go. That's right. We need better than Trump. There you go. That's all we got. Yep, I hear you. That's right. Very good. All right, thank you, guys. I lost count. I know. It's crazy. Well, you don't have to do it. It's an interesting experiment, but thank you, my friend. Apparently what happens is they're dropping off before the next one could come in. And so if somebody dropped a $10 one in there, it'll probably stay up longer, and that would keep it going. But anyways. All right. Very good. But thank you. That's a good experiment. And I don't know how far, of course, on your window where you have it, it may be coming to the next line. But when I squeeze this down like this, it just pops over this way. It's kind of weird anyways. But thank you guys for doing that. I'm in the lower bunkers. There you go. Lower bunkers. That's cool. It's all good. It's just an interesting experiment. We've never done this before. Thank you, No IQ. That was kind of wild. That's kind of cool to see. All right. Mm-hmm. Probably what would happen for... There we go. Okay, so Nick has just dropped $10. So that one, thank you, Nick. So that one will stay up longer. So any of the 4.99s that come after that, as long as they don't drop off in time, that'll keep it up longer. So that'll be kind of interesting to see, because that's how that works. Apparently they, but anyways, all right, very good. John Bannon says YouTube has been very good to me. All right, nice, very good. That's the caboose. There you go. Okay, no IQ's on his phone, so I think he's prevented from doing more than that. Okay, so there you go. All right, very good. Cool. All right. Interesting. Well, thank you, No IQ. And thank you, Nick. That was an interesting experiment indeed. Wow. Choo choo. That's right. Up the caboose for that. All right. Very good. All right. So I can move this back out now. Thank you, guys. All right, that was fun. All right, where are we at? I love both kinds of trains, says T-Girl. There you go. All right, Oliver Gutiak says, if Trump returns to the White House, the dollar will recover and silver will sink on the 16s. Just watch it. Yep, it could happen. It could happen. All right. Oh, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, brother. You were the man. John Hines, 5503, says, oh, man, there's Electric Ninja. Has just popped $4.99 in. But oddly enough, it did not come up on the top there for the train. I don't see it. That's kind of weird. I wonder why that is. Thank you, Electric Ninja. Tucson Bubbas did. Sometimes I piss away money on the most stupid things. Oh, man. Well, I've been known to do that, too, from time to time. And I'm trying to actually save some money. But I'm for something that I need to kind of get down the road here. And so, but I definitely feel you on that, brother. Well, thank you. I don't know why Electric Ninjas didn't pop up. Tucson's did, though, on the top there. Okay, not being paid for the bet you won is not losing money you had. You're out no more than profit. It's worthwhile event knowing who you can't trust. The Lord said, forgive and forget your debtors' debts, for how you can be forgiven your transgressions if you not. Look only to him for guidance, keep up with the good work. Definitely encouraging words. You're right. That's true. I need to forgive him even though he's not ever asked for it. But you're right, John. Well said. Well said indeed. All right. My kitten, as a grandmaster, says, I'm thinking silver and gold will go up some. I could be wrong. Yep, I think it could too. Oh, man, check my PayPal. Let's see here. Nothing yet. It usually pops up here. We'll keep an eye on it, though, here. I should get an email on that soon. But thank you, Nick, in advance. I'll let you know if it comes in. All right, now let's see here. Death by Noose New. Death by Noose New, I think is what that says here. It says the following. I find myself continuing to hope PMs go down instead of up. I always want to pick up more. A month or two of lower prices would be nice. Yes, indeed. It sure would be. It sure would be nice. To see some low prices, be able to pick it up, to pick up some more. All right, very good. All right, let's see here what we have to the next comment. I get my mouse back here. Heart of Texas says, what's up with the Morgan and Peace dollar release? Says TBD on the Mint's website. Well, I don't know. They're supposed to come out Thursday. We're Silver Wolverine when we need them. I don't know. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Okay, test from Zardoz. Zardoz, there it is. Okay, Zardoz. This is from Zardoz, but Nick says to check the PayPal too. But yes, we did get it from Zardoz. $3. Thank you. Into PayPal, friends and family. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. $3 from Zardoz. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that very, very much. Through PayPal. Thank you, brother. All right, and we've got SF Stacker says here. Let's get this rolling. Pull this up. I don't believe that the BRICS gold-backed currency is going to have a huge impact on gold and silver. like a certain basement person says, at least not immediately. It needs to circulate for other countries to buy in and have confidence. Sig Argento Libertas. Yeah, you're probably right. But I do think that it could have at least a bump in gold and silver prices as long as there's some legitimacy to the announcement. But yes, indeed. All right, very, very good. And let's see here. We've got Richard Metcalf. I have a feeling that we're all going to wish we have added more to the stack. Once the Fed gets out of the way, it's off to the races. Yeah, the Fed can only raise rates for so long, for so much. It's got to stop sometime. They can't keep doing what they're doing, and then gold and silver is gonna break out. What that breakout means is anybody's guess, but I think we may be starting at the cusp of it, at least to some extent. All right, Fishy Dubs Fishing. I think what people are waiting for is a worldwide event that will cause a massive spike down. Word 2 examples: Russia's use of nuclear weapons, and the Saudi Arabians are not happy with the U.S. because Biden went over and threatened them. Yep. And very well could be one of those things. A black swan event of epic proportions for sure. Cole Marsh is here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that, guys. We have 125 of those thumbs ups now. Very nice. Bikini Woman has left a comment and says here, let me go back over this way. Sal, this morning I saw that the coin shop is taking orders for the 2023 rectangular gold and silver dragons. I just have to complete the set of those dragons of both metals. It's my first purchase of gold this year, but I had to have them. Congratulations. I only have 2, the 2020 and 2022. Then the 18, 19, and 21s are very expensive, but if it is going to complete the set and the 2023s are the last ones, then I don't know, maybe worth getting all of them. That's pretty cool. Ridge Runner, dinner. I had a TV dinner tonight. No, McDonald's tonight. I had McDonald's. Yes, indeed. All right, and Bob and Mary says, isn't the floor under silver about 17? I think it's higher than that now. I think it's much higher than that. The support floor for silver. The secret society club rules over this stuff. I ain't in the club. Japan's been doing to devalue cha-cha for a long time. All right. Yes, indeed, Bob and Mary. Thank you. All right. Let's keep pressing on here. Where are we? Come on now. Silver looks like it's on sale anywhere in the low 20s. Yep, I think so too. Good deal for silver. Paul Byrne says, in 2020, a silver spot price fell to $12 an ounce, and many dealers stopped selling, but I managed to pick up 50 1-ounce silver Britannias for $19.06 a coin. Way to go. Yep, I got some silver eagles for about the high 19s, or just over 20 maybe, in 2020 as well. Victoria Xavier, I think it's not going much lower than where it is maybe in the 22 range. I hit the thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Silita says, I think it's going to go lower. There's too many PM stackers that need to discourage. Thumbs up. Yes, indeed. They need to discourage. Yep, I understand that jaded feeling for sure on it. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silita. Silver Billionaires says the following here. Let me get this. He says, has anyone ever noticed gold and silver practically moved together? The ratio has remained the same for about a week now. Is this typical for summer? They never paid such close attention to spot as I have been lately. Seems odd. Check out the 5-day chart on both. They look the same. I'll have to go back and look and see. It depends on what chart you're looking at too. I would use Kitco charts or something other than a bullion dealer's charts. But anyways. Okay, it's a big club and we ain't in it. That's right, John Bannon. Nick says, serious question, Sal. Why are you so good at this YouTube? Did you take a communications class? Maybe you just blessed with being entertaining and easy to listen to. Well, Nick, you know what? That is very high praise. I do not feel worthy of that comment and much of your views and kind words because I feel like I fall short in the communication department. And there's so many that do it so much better than I do, and it's relevant in their views. I do think I should get more views, but I do feel that I could do a better job of communicating. So thank you so much. I'm going to try to work harder to be a better communicator, but still, I am very humbled and kind that you have said that, because I have no training or anything like that. I fly off the cuff, and maybe I do it too much. A lot of times in my videos, I do say and a lot more than I should, and I'm aware of it. I just need to. And sometimes if I'm looking at things on a screen and I have my display, but I'm also looking at stuff on a screen too, trying to find my place for some data and some notes that I take, and I lose my place, and you can kind of tell it sometimes. And there's so many times when I start a video, it's like, dang it, I'm going to need to start over. I can be halfway through a video and I got to start again to try to say it better. It's like, I can say this better. And, but thank you so much. And I appreciate it, my friend. And I thank you, Nick, and everybody else too. It means a lot that you're here, and I appreciate it. And thanks for putting up with me, even in my shortcomings as well too. So thank you, Nick. All right. Games, Guns, Gadgets channel. Me being a newish stacker, I'd rather have silver spot price low so I can continue to get more. There you go. Yep, I understand. Especially being a new stacker, you want to get in low for sure. Oh, okay. Look at this here. We have got from No IQ. This just came in. No IQ, even with the super chat train that he started, initiated, and continued, he dropped $50. And the PayPal, thank you. Man, I am so honored and humbled. Beyond blessed. No IQ, thank you, my friend. He says, this is the best way. Thanks for all you do, no exercise. Yeah, PayPal, if you do it friends and family, there's no fees, and there's no taxes when you do it that way. So thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it, my friend. Very kind. Wow. I am undeserving of it all, but you're amazing. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, that's something else. Anyway, so thank you again. I'm beyond blessed. You guys are amazing. I tell you. All right. Now, Doyle Nutbush says, I've got decades of experience from the far left, from left field, not generally good consequences. Yes. All right. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Jeff Shaw says, one thing about silver is it has so many uses, they won't be able to manipulate the price much longer. It is amazing. It is the diverse. That's what's so fascinating about it. Is the most diverse metal on the periodic table. There's no other uses. There's no metal that matches silver in terms of its use among industry and science. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you don't want to make me cry. Oh, my goodness gracious. I am touched for sure. Thank you, T-Girl. Love you too. That's right. I'll bottle up my tears and send them to the LCS. Oh, my goodness gracious. Silver in the tears. That's right. No more tears. All right, very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Silver Tears. That'd be a good name for a channel or a song or something. Joe Baum says, I'm hoping for silver to drop. I would like to get a few more bars. If it goes up, I will continue to buy, just buying less. I try to keep to my budget. There you go. All right. Yep, that's the key. Sticking with your budget is key. Yes, indeed. It sure is. All right, Kent Price. While your rhodium is worth even more 2 years on, what other metals have you collected since this video? Since this video, I've gotten osmium, tellurium, and I don't say tantalum. No, and tantalum. No, tantalum and iridium. No, not iridium. Osmium. Osmium. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Osmium. Very good. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Let's press on. We're getting a little bit late here, and actually, I've got to still need to record another video for tomorrow, so I need to get back to work here. Let's do one more comment, then we'll do that. Silver will go up soon. Gold also, says John Bannon here. Let me back out of this. Hold on a second here. I'm still buying when I see a deal. Silver and gold, but mostly silver coins, maples, and all kinds of rounds of bars. When BRICS announces that they will have planned, people will freak out a little bit, but I think, but it will take years for them to roll it out. Anyway, I don't buy now. I'm sure it'll kick my butt later. I don't want to do that. So again, I'm buying within my budget. I prep also, and everything costs much more. That will continue to happen. I agree, Sal. We're at near bottom for silver. I never thought it would go to 18, but I keep some powder in my keg just in case. Good plan, good strategy. That's slowly being drained away from purchases. I have cash for metals and cash for prepping. I've always put aside stacking food also. Very well diversified, John Bannon is. Exactly. Other prepping needs. Good job. Guns, bullets, everything. And God always comes first. Well said. Nick, thank you so much, my friend. Nick 199 Super Chat says, your intro and music is cool, never change it. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna keep pressing on with it. I appreciate it so much. Steve C, hardest working YouTuber. I watch Salivate Metal. Thank you for informative content. Thank you, Steve C. I try my best. Thank you. And Tom Larson, thank you. And everybody else, I appreciate it. It's time for me to get back to work on another video. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. I'm beyond blessed. You guys are what keeps me motivated. And so I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all. And I'll leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care. See ya.